have like a home, a real home, like a homeland. That would really be nice to have, because I don't really feel like I have anything like that. But I think a lot of Americans have a little bit of Indian blood in them. So the Native Americans, they make out, oh yeah, they're kind of wiped out. They're not. They're still here. All those people that were there when they pushed them off their land, those people all reincarnated. They're not gone. They're still here. They reincarnated. And they're coming back as Americans. Some of them are coming back a lot of them are coming back as Americans. Some of them are coming back as pure blood Indians. But a lot of them are coming back as mixed race. And they're reincarnating. And they have the option to look up their heritage. And they might have more than one heritage to look up. And they can kind of pick whatever they want to be. They really can't be anything though unless they're more than 50% or 50% or more. But they could still look and see what they had. Still go to the areas and visit them. I mean, if they wanted, they could reincarnate in their next life. They could maybe come back in a nationality they'd maybe like to be a part of. That would make sense for them. Come back as a Native American if you wanted. And if you got it in your Akash, it might fit pretty well to come back as a Native American, or you came back maybe living a little bit closer to an area like that, or something like that. Because after the cold period's not going to last forever. In fact, I might live through most of it in this life, or I might live through all of it in this life. And then in the next life, if I wanted to live in this Midwest area again, you know, have it. You could, if you wanted to live here. And this thing that's advantage about this over, let's say, India, is this is unspoiled land. This is pristine land. And, you know, whereas India, they've had all those wars, and it's crowded, and it's not the same. But they do have that history. They do have a lot of history there. But this is purely pristine land. I mean, they haven't really had any wars here or anything. Whereas in India, they've had wars for the last, I mean, they probably go back thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And Cryon talks about this. This is pristine land up here, especially the further north you go. But certain people reincarnate here. This is not just random people that come here and live. People come here because they want to come here. When they're going to live here full time. And yeah, some people maybe are born here and they live here for a while and they probably have to relocate for a job. But if they're natives, if they're pure natives, they've got something here that they can come back to. When they have a chance, they can get back here and they have this. And when the internet, when it gets possible to maybe run a business over the internet, maybe they could move back here if it's not too cold. But it is hard in the winter here. It's not an easy place to live in the winter. So it's 8:09. Probably could get a meal if I wanted. And here's the casino. We'll drive a little further just to continue the trip, so that we have a continuation all the way to the, and then we'll come back if we want to eat. So we'll go to the overlook, and we'll think about what we want to do. Okay, so it's at 418.2, and we'll get this last few miles while it's still daylight, and we'll catch the last few minutes of daylight here. And then we can backtrack to the casino if we want. I mean, that's the only place to eat here. And if they closed at 8, then I missed it. I missed the meal. I've already missed it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I didn't think I'd come here twice. Okay, what do we got here? Thunder Bay is 36. Canadian border is 6. So it's 30 miles from the border to Thunder Bay. And I tried to look that up, and it's really hard to look up. The computer doesn't seem to, it can't answer it. For some reason, I couldn't answer it. It's like couldn't answer the question when I asked it, what's the distance? Okay, so this is the Grand Portage right here. We're at 420.1 miles, and it's getting dark. It's gonna, maybe we can get a view of the, I'll take my first picture maybe.